monsters! Hello interwebs and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Investigations 2. My name's SkiniMini.
And I'm Pharaoh.
Last episode we investigated the crime scene with Little Thief and found out a little bit more information. That flower over here is a lion lily, and got a little bit more information on Lang's father and what he discovered. Now we recreated the scene, the moment of the incident. And so, we're about to investigate that. Ouch. Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
Words are hard.
Yeah.
Let's see. I guess let's examine the fact that there's a gun pointed at Huang. Oh yeah, I would rest off. I expected this. Shut up.
Okay, where do we go?
Okay, well, I see a handprint on the eyeball, or on the snowman's eye.
Is that what
I think it is.
I thought it was like, doesn't make any sense. I thought it was a snowman blushing.
Oh, like the little, oh, that's cute. Oh. But no, it's not. About the snowman, when we created the scene where Mr. Cameron was killed, it had already melted. Its scarf was all soggy and one of its button eyes was missing. Oh, wait. Ding.
Oh, that's a ding.
Yes, because I think I just realized something.
Oh. Indeed. At this stage, it appears that most of its original form was still intact. Although, there's one spot that looks unnaturally lacking.
Poor thing. I bet some naughty kid must have plucked it off. Although, from a thief's perspective, that kid does have some promise.
Was it plucked off by one of the children of the orphanage? No. Perhaps it was taken by an entirely different person altogether.
Deduce. Is this spot somehow? Yes, it is. That's why I clicked it.
Crap, hold on.
Oh.
There you go. So, what did you deduce on again?
The handprint, I didn't move it.
Oh.
And I got the blood-stained butt.
Bloop.
Which makes sense, which makes me think that he wasn't actually where he is now. I think he was actually by the snowman, and when he got found out, then he was killed from the back, then probably got dragged to, or picked up from there and put at the front entrance to make it seem like he was killed from there, because the footprints didn't make much sense. Kinda, sorta. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud. Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
No, you're good. This snowman. Wouldn't you say it's missing something?
Ah, its right eye is missing.
Oh, those are...
What?
I thought the eyebrows were his eyes. I thought he was just squinting.
Oh my god.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
They're eyebrows.
Who the fudge puts eyebrows on snowmen?
A lot of people.
Really?
Yes.
I personally have never seen anything like that.
Well, then you need to go look at more snowmans.
I mean, it's a little too early. Okay, you know what? Also, just recently, I've gotten into this YouTube channel called Dead Meat. They have a show called Kill Count, where basically it's just a body count of kills on horror movies, and it's a ridiculous premise, but to me it's funny. The guy's funny who does it. There's a little bit of trivia in there, some jokes, but also like really bad movies. And one of them I just saw today actually was called Jack Frost.
Oh yes.
Terrible movie. Not the one with Michael Keaton. That's a family movie. There's an actual horror movie came out a year before. It's just terrible. And it had a sequel too. So I don't think he had eyebrows.
Oh my god.
Enough of my little rant. Precisely. And what's more, that missing eye happens to be in our possession.
The button that Mr. Cameron was holding on to? It's got the same exact design as the snowman's left eye.
If we assume this button was indeed the snowman's eye, a huge contradiction arises. If this button is the snowman's eye, what contradiction arises?
The location of the victim. Ah!
The victim was holding onto the button. Furthermore, the button was stained with blood. In other words, he grabbed the button after he was attacked. For example, if we were to picture it in this way, as being struck in the back of the head, Mr. Cameron lost his balance. As he was falling, he reached out his hand toward the nearby snowman. However, it could not support his weight, and he collapsed while still grasping the button.
Huh? That means Mr. Cameron was near the snowman when he was attacked?
Indeed. At the very least, he must have been within an arm's reach, however. It's quite clear that he would not have been able to reach it from his current position.
But Mr. Cameron's footprints only lead towards the flower bed.
Can we be certain that those footprints really are Mr. Cameron's? It seems we'll need to investigate them on one more time.
Understood. I'll recreate the time the body was discovered scene one more time. These footprints should match up with Mr. Cameron's shoes, right?
Let's inspect them again.
Okay.
These footprints, are they really Mr. Cameron's?
They're from size 11 shoes, and these huge footprints match up with Mr. Cameron's shoes. No matter how you look at it, they're moving steadily toward the center of the flower beds.
But when Mr. Cameron was attacked, he grabbed the button from the snowman.
Even with the Great Thief's Peak... Even with the Great Thief's Peak human conditioning, your arm just can't reach that far. Oh. Let alone an ordinary civilian, it'd be completely impossible.
The footprints come from the shoes worn by the victim, just as the case files say. However, does that mean Mr. Cameron was the owner of these shoes? We should re-examine Mr. Cameron's shoes.
So I'm recreating the time he was discovered.
Time the body was discovered?
No, the other one.
Is that what we wanted to, or can we just do it here?
Or can we? Wait. Oh, shoot. Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I was just thinking, because it's still here, maybe it'll be easier? I don't know.
I don't know, I just switched it.
To what again?
To a moment of the incident.
Alright, well, I'll switch it myself, hold on.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't sure if I had to switch back, because we didn't examine the footprints here.
Okay.
So I figured I'd have to...
This is gonna take a while, as I'm skipping all that Kay is saying.
It's okay, I'm dancing.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, examine.
Come on. Cabot took a photo of the president from this spot.
Whoa, wait, what?
What?
That's not what I got.
What did you do? Like, what, how does it look like to you?
Mr. Cameron's, like, crouching, like, he's not dead yet.
Right.
And I'm by the footprints. He says, these footprints, are they really Mr. Cameron's?
Oh. Oh, shoot, I clicked on Mr. Cameron himself. Sorry.
Oh, okay, I was like, what happened?
Wait, just do your thing.
Alright. These footprints, are they really Mr. Cameron's? They're from size 11 shoes, and these huge footprints match up with Mr. Cameron's shoes. No matter how you look at it, they're moving steadily towards the center of the flower beds. Wait, didn't we do this already?
I think we did.
So why is it letting me... Yeah.
So I think it's because we're in a different environment, per se.
Okay, so should we go back or should we stay?
I'm already here, so I clicked on his body.
Okay, let me go click on his body. Oh, on him! God, I'm an idiot. I thought they meant the footprints. Okay. Alright, go ahead.
Oh, I missed whatever I just said in the very beginning.
Oh, Cameron took a photo of the president from this spot. And he also called Miss Crane, right?
At that time, the killer was already behind him.
Holding the murderer's brick.
The bastard.
Okay, that's it?
Yeah, okay, so it makes me think that we're supposed to check the body, him being dead, and then check the shoes.
Well, let's do that. Change, recreation. Yes! Yes!
Yes.
I got it, Faye. Yes,
Come
I
on,
got it.
Kate. I want to skip this.
Alright, here we go. Damn. Look at your shoes, man.
Come on, here we go. Blah, nook and cranny. Whoop. These shoes should match the footprints. However, these shoes. It seems like they were not the ones originally worn by the victim.
What do you mean?
If you look closely, you'll see the laces were tied up strangely. And the size doesn't even seem to fit quite right either.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, you figure that, I guess. Well, alright. Does it belong to Cameron? Huh, okay.
That would mean these huge footprints leading up to the victim's feet were most likely made by someone other than the victim. So then, the footprints leading to and from the victim's head must be Mr. Cameron's.
No, not necessarily. They seem a little too small to be the victim's footprints.
So, none of the footprints are his? Then which way did Mr. Cameron walk from?
It's quite simple. The victim did not walk here on his own accord, but rather, he was carried here after he was murdered by the culprit.
I knew it! Doggone it!
The question now becomes, where was he killed and carried from? Perhaps it was near the snowman after all.
Oh my god. Okay, logic. Okay. Murderous brick, the body was moved. Displays the kidnapper. Oh crap. Well, that doesn't really solve anything. Body was moved. Murderous brick. Found near Cameron's body. Did it come from the facility grounds, but the body was moved? Okay. I don't know if there's anywhere else we can examine. Oh no, well, unless we go back to the other scene.
Well, did we? Well, wait, did we check everything?
In the time the body was discovered?
Yeah.
I think so. Wait, no, let's look at the snowman. Should we check the snowman?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
So Cameron's body was moved. If we consider the button he was holding on to, it's highly likely that he was killed near this snowman. I should take a closer look.
Yeah, I get it.
Oh, something already sticking out to me.
The eyebrows.
Well, not anymore, but
Oh, the missing brick. Oh!
Ah, damn it! I clicked that. Never mind. Okay.
Huh? Are you there?
Yeah.
Huh? There's a missing brick here.
The rest are all in order. It's strange that only this one is missing. Yeah, because that's logic, and now it looks like we can put those two and two together.
There we go.
The murder weapon being a brick.
Brick and the missing brick. Next.
Whoop. Perhaps the missing brick was the one used as a murder weapon. No, really?
No, really? That you made that logic, boy? Ah, yeah! It seems to be just the right size to fit that gap perfectly. Okay.
So, brick near the snowman. Okay. Wait. So doesn't that go with the
body was moved?
That's what I'm thinking.
You can try it, because I mean, the only thing that makes sense.
As I thought, it seems the murder actually occurred near the snowman.
Both the button Mr. Cameron was holding and the murder weapon came from there?
Indeed. Also, we assume the killer picked up the brick near the snowman and then tried to sneak up behind Mr. Cameron.
Oh, Mr. Cameron totally would have seen that person picking up the brick.
Exactly. Okay, please update the recreation. Mr. Cameron was not in the middle of the flower beds, but near the snowman.
Okay, I'm on it.
That's your name.
That's my name.
Okay, there's too much going on here. Hold on.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. Ugh. So this is actually what happened. So he was looking at the snow. He was looking at something that was happening over there where his body was found. He probably took a picture and then... Oh, wait a minute. I think I just had a thought. I don't know if this is right. But we'll find out. Huh?
Also, do we examine this thing going on?
Yeah, we examine him. Examine the blue guy.
Okay.
There you go. No matter how you look at it, this is strange.
All the people involved in the case are gathered in the same place.
Did we make a mistake here or something?
One piece of evidence this recreation is based on is odd. If I had to choose which piece of evidence is fake, which piece of evidence is likely to be fake?
Which piece of evidence is fake? Oh my god, it's the photo! And if I'm right, I think... Holy snaps. Oh my god. Is that a ding? Ding, that's a ding.
Hey, that's a... Yeah, okay, ding.
I know, it's the photo, Cameron's photo. Ugh! Present!
Oh, I can't. Oh, this is gonna be so great. Was this photo really taken by Mr. Cameron?
No! Eh? What do you mean?
We have proven that whoever killed Mr. Cameron also moved the body. For what reason would they have to deliberately move his body? Perhaps the culprit wanted to falsify the scene that Mr. Cameron witnessed.
And that's why they took a fake photo?
They made the president stand under the streetlight and took a photo with Cameron's camera. It would have been quite simple.
Now that you mention it, Mr. Cameron's camera only had one photo on it, right?
Indeed. In all likelihood, the original roll of film had been removed from the camera. And after loading a new roll of film into the camera, the fake photo was taken.
I see! So this photo must have been taken after Mr. Cameron was killed, right? Yes, because he saw something he really shouldn't have until they staged it so they can make it look like, oh, he was killed this way. Ha!
Aha!
Ha!
Exactly. This was not the scene Mr. Cameron actually witnessed. It's likely this photo is forged evidence.
And I would know. Sorry, that was stupid.
How dare you? How dare you?
Then where did Mr. Cameron witness the president and the kidnapper?
The photo isn't the only piece of evidence that indicates that Mr. Cameron indicates what he witnessed.
Ah, the testimony he left on the answering machine.
Precisely. Excuse me. We should listen to the recording one more time and confirm what he said. What was said? Where else could the president and the kidnapper have been?
Were we supposed to listen to that thing first?
Well, yeah, it's weird. I don't know what the hell they mentioned that, but I guess it's not really needed because let's think.
It's, I mean, obvious. Over here where the fire stuff is, or just where he was killed, quote unquote.
Yeah.
They were over there. Oh, no, I'm wrong.
Where'd you click on?
Where the black stuff was?
That's what I did. It seems like I got it right.
What does it say?
Mr. Cameron said this on his answering machine.
Oh no.
You know.
Oh no, that's not what I. Oh, you know, I probably have to be on the pillar, don't I?
That's what I was just about to say. I was on the pillar.
Well, that's dumb.
Is it dumb or are you?
No, I'm just mad. Shut up. Okay, where? Shut up. I know. Okay, here. You witnessed this over here.
Take that!
Freaking.
Mr. Cameron said this on the answering machine. The light just went off. I can barely see a thing now. There are only 2 places here where the lights are broken.
The light by the orphanage.
Kay, could you please update the recreation?
Roger.
My name's Miles.
No, but that's. Never mind.
I was thinking about that scene from Airplane.
Airplane, yeah.
What's your vector, Victor? Huh? Roger, Roger. I love that movie. I love almost all the parody movies that Leslie Nielsen was in. There's a couple that were just terrible though, but God, I love that movie. This is. So the kidnapper was near the orphanage? Indeed. With this, we've shown the connection between the orphanage and the kidnapping. So that's why they moved the body and took a fake photo to create false testimony. In order to remove any suspicion towards the orphanage in court. With this, the state of the recreation has changed completely. The time the body was discovered has probably been greatly impacted as a result.
Then let's go check it out right away. Preparations are ready.
Since the state of the recreation has changed once again, I should press the Y button and select Change Recreation. Let's give it a try.
Great.
Okay.
Alright, do it. Yes. Change recreation. Sweet, now I can fast forward.
Oh, that was nice. Cool.
Okay, so he's dead here.
Ouch.
So let's examine him. You're okay?
Originally, Mr. Cameron's body was here. In order to be consistent with its fake photo, he was moved to the center of the flower beds.
Then the footprints going back and forth from the body, could they be?
Indeed. There's only one possibility at the moment. These footprints were probably left when the body was moved to the flower beds. Maybe we gotta go to the original area? Oh, because look, this looks really weird.
What?
Oh, I'm saying, like, it looks weird where his body was at.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead.
Examine?
We'll rest, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Yeah, like it stops, like his blood stops.
Right.
Examine.
Oops. The blood splatter above the snow. There certainly was a substantial amount. It's almost as if the murder was actually committed here.
But Mr. Cameron should have been attacked near the snowman.
Exactly. In that case, this blood must belong to someone else.
Oh. What? But the police report said this was Mr. Cameron's blood.
The one in charge of this case is Blaze the Best. It would have been simple for him to falsify that information.
But wouldn't it be faster to just clean up the bloodstains rather than falsify that information?
He wouldn't be able to do that. Think about it. Blaze knew that Mr. Cameron's body was discovered here, in which case the forensic department would naturally become involved.
Ah, a luminol reaction. They would have discovered it with the power of science.
Precisely. It would have been difficult to completely erase all traces of the blood. However, falsifying the results of the blood test would be much easier in comparison. You would just have to switch the results from the forensic reports.
Oh, what a bummer. Knowing those documents I read were falsified. It looks like Mr. Cameron's clothes were completely soaked in blood.
The blood scattered had gotten to Cameron's clothes. That would mean at the time the bloodstains here are not had not dried yet.
I see. So then this certain somebody's blood was splattered here just a short while before Mr. Cameron was murdered.
Indeed. That's exactly right. However, if that's the case, where did a new contradiction arise in his recreation?
Oh.
Excuse me.
Your excuse. Oh, which means we deduce. But I will deduce in the next episode. Or should I keep going?
Depends. We're kind of getting there, and there might be just a teeny bit more, then it's going to be continued, so...
Okay, fine. You get a long episode. Plus I kind of want to keep going. Okay, hold on. Let me look at my organizer first. So the mysterious blood stain belonged to someone other than Cameron, but it contradicts. He said it contradicts a piece of evidence we have.
Well, it could bring up a whole new contradiction. Yeah.
What would that be?
Well, I think it's more so. See, you mentioned it yourself that the fire looks odd. Excuse me, the the blood looks odd. Looks like it was cut off.
Yeah.
From what though?
The fire. Oh, duh. What if they were trying to burn his body and it failed?
That would suck.
That would really suck. All right, is this? Yes, it's connected. It's connected to fire.
This is a clear contradiction.
Huh? You mean this bloodstain?
Do you see how this bloodstain is broken up by the remains of the fire? This is proof the fire occurred here after the blood had scattered around the area.
Huh? But I thought the fire occurred before the murder.
It seems the information is suspect as well. If the fire had broken out after the murder, then the child who started the fire should have seen the body and the bloodstains.
Yep.
Why then did they not come forward as a witness? It's likely that they would have put Blaze at a great disadvantage. Guess we need to investigate this fire in more detail. Hey you!
Snap. Yes, sir!
There should be some records of the fire in the police department under a different case file. I want you to bring me every last investigation report about the fire.
Understood, Shifu.
Oh, and one more thing.
What is it, sir?
I love you. I'm in contact with the house is laying in Zhengfa. There should be evidence from the case in my old man's room. What do you mean? I just remembered why I recognized the seed. A long time ago, I saw a picture in my old man's room. It was a drawing resembling the seed. What did you say? However, I think it looked like something a child drew. Child? And all this may have been the culprit behind the fire. It should still be somewhere in my old man's room. Have them send it over here.
Understood, sir. Bye. I love you too.
Crap. I think that means we missed something.
Oh, it does?
Because I think it should have just went ahead and continued because I thought we did everything we needed. In that case, I'm gonna take a look at the logic. Yeah.
Oh.
Is that even?
What did Blaze dig up? Was Blaze a kidnapper? Those are two questions. I don't know if we need to pair them up.
I was gonna try.
Okay.
And oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah. What the hell?
Okay, sure. Why not?
Okay, that was odd. If we suppose that Blaze was one of the kidnappers, it becomes more likely that what he dug up yesterday is connected to the abduction.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Ah!
What is it?
I figured it out! It was treasure! Treasure! Couldn't Blaze have dug up the ransom money?
The $100 million ransom. Buried in the ground until the heat had died down. It's certainly possible.
I know, right? Oh, that makes sense. There we go.
There we
Woo!
go. So there's just a little thing after this, and then we should get to be continued.
All right, you're welcome, everybody. Thank Pharaoh. We're gonna say thank you, Pharaoh.
Yeah.
Shifu, I'm back. I brought the info of the fire the kid started and a photo of the drawing in your father's office. And also...
Oh, I've been waiting for this. Hurry up and hand him over.
But...
The information held by Agent Lang's father.
Whoa, what the heck?
Wait a minute. I just realized everybody's in
Is that Dogen?
there. That sure enough looks like Dogen.
What the hell is he doing there?
Okay, let's see what's in here. Like, there's Dogen.
Is Doge.
Is Doge. There's the president.
There's the
funky.
weird. And there's the lion lily, and then the what is it? The Mozilla stuffed animal?
Oh yeah. Okay, then that's the front of the orphanage and the swing, the flower beds. Okay.
Oh, that's weird.
This is it. It's exactly what I remembered. This was the picture drawn by a child depicting the night of the incident.
It sure looks like it is drawn with a child's touch.
It's better than what I can do, I'll tell you that.
Right?
As I thought, the one who drew this is most likely the child who started the fire.
Shifu!
What now? Sorry, but it's gonna have to wait. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! Why do you think my old man had this? Perhaps he obtained it during the course of his investigation into the incident. Although I don't know why he would have concealed it. Agent Lang, might I be able to see the details of the fire? Yeah, sure. Allow me to read it post-haste. The boy who saw the fire snuck out of bed on the night of the incident. It seems this boy went missing several days later. What? Don't tell me that he witnessed something he shouldn't have.
That's horrible! He was only a child after all.
While I'd hate for that to be the case, we can't rule out the possibility entirely. Huh? Apparently, the boy left some stuff behind the orphanage, and it was taken as evidence. What's this?
Oh, that's the missing horn thingy.
What's that doing here? Mr. Prosecutor, do you recognize this? Yes, I know one piece of evidence that's related to it. Which piece of evidence is related to that boy, to what the boy left behind?
Oh, where is it? God, so much stuff. Here it is. The Mozilla doll. Because, oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Hold on, wait, hold on. I don't know if that's right. Okay, good.
I don't know what it's doing here, but isn't that the missing horn from this Mozilla doll?
Which makes sense of why the doll was in the jet.
No way! You mean this came off the president? You know of it? Yeah, I noticed the president kept it close as a decoration. I always thought it was strange how one of the horns was missing. If you twist the horn, this doll will play back any previously recorded audio.
So if we put in the missing horn back in place, we might be able to hear a different recording.
Indeed. It is possible. The doll is currently on the 51st floor of the Grand Tower.
God dang it. Oh no, we're here. Go get it.
Hey you! You heard that, right? Where's
Yes,
my
sir.
mouse?
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Shifu, I got it. The mighty Mozilla doll.
Well done. Give it to the prosecutor over there.
Okay.
We insert the horn from the orphanage into the doll, and...
It's a perfect fit.
Well, can you hear anything?
Mr. Hong, it's Amy. It's been a while. I saw the news that you would be coming to this country. I was really nervous about doing this, but I decided to send you a message. Please stop the playback.
The hell?
Excuse me? Courtney, shush.
Judge Courtney.
What's wrong? Stop it now! It's a boy. Your son. What?
Okay.
It's a boy, your son. He's just been born. Oh my god! Oh no! Don't tell me it's who I think it is.
I don't know.
Son of a biscuit. I'm sorry, that's all I wanted to tell you. His name is I'm done with this game. I'm done.
Come on. Oh, Danny, you haven't seen. Just.
There's more?
Oh, of course there's more.
His name is John. John Marsh. Who the frick is Amy? It's a fine name for him, don't you think?
Marsh!
Oh no, is John gonna think he killed his daddy?
Did she say
hell no.
John?
I'll be waiting in the courtyard of the orphanage at midnight on February 9th. Even if it's just once, I want John to be able to meet you. I'm sorry if I'm being selfish, but I'll be waiting. Oh. No way. That was my... John.
What's the meaning of this? Miss Courtney.
John is not my biological son. He's adopted.
Did John know about this?
Obviously not. Did you see his face, Edgeworth?
No, but look. Well, wait a minute. It says he knew.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Of course he knew. Okay. John's mother, Amy Marsh, passed away about 5 years ago. She and I were cousins. Oh, okay. Since we were young, we've always been really close. We were often mistaken for sisters. That's why when she passed away, I thought it was only natural that I look after John. Also, there were circumstances which prevented me from revealing his father's identity. I never even told John his father's name.
And now it's all been revealed thanks to the recording on that doll. Did John's mother send the doll to the president?
Hey. John. Was he... the president really my dad? Yes, he was. Before you were born, Amy worked as a diplomat in Zhengfa.
A diplomat? So that must be how she became acquainted with President Huang.
Hang on. Didn't you tell me she worked at the orphanage? Yes. After returning to this country, Amy left her job as a diplomat. She always had a great passion for charity work, so she began working at the orphanage.
Hey, Miss Courtney. So this Amy girl, she called the president there herself, but she never showed up at the scene of the SS5 incident. What's with that?
Amy couldn't make it. Apparently someone had been following her the whole night.
Perhaps it was Blaze? I can't say for certain, but it's possible that it was his doing.
After that, Amy never got another chance to see the president again.
So, she died 5 years ago. This conversation must be painful for John.
Oh, right. Hey, John, you thirsty? How about I buy us both some juice? We can go together. I'm part of this too. I'll listen till the end. Besides, I can afford to buy my own juice. Oh, shot down by a kid. John, do you understand the reason I met with the president 2 days ago?
The secret meeting from 2 nights ago.
I wanted to tell him about Amy's death and that you were alive and well. But
I see. That's why you couldn't tell us your reasons for meeting with the president until now.
I get it. She would have had to reveal his connection with John. I brought a bouquet of lion lilies so that he would understand I truly did know about Amy. Those flowers are a dear memory to the president and Amy. The first present she received from the president was a bouquet of lion lilies. But now, even he has passed away. If only he were still alive. Perhaps I could have introduced him to John. Shifu! Man, you're ruining the moment! I'm sorry to interrupt this atmosphere, but there's something I need to say.
Oh, what is it now? Can't this wait?
Well, actually, there's one last item that has been delivered here from Zhangfa. I have here the president's will.
What? What? The president's will? Oh, whatever, say this again. My old man received a great number of special medals from the president himself. As a token of his trust, the president left his will in the protection of the Lane clan. Those medals in that will, they were a pride in our clan. Our family treasure, so to speak.
Oh, I didn't know it was a scroll.
Damn, this is long. No. This is... I spit everywhere when I did that. Agent Lang. Does that will... Wait, does that will... Oh!
Yeah.
I got confused. What? That sentence makes sense. I was like, it's the will. All will. Does that will have something to do with the current case?
You bet it does. It says here, I hereby acknowledge John Marsh as my own son.
Whoa! What? John's name is in the president's will?
Are you certain that that was written by the president? Yeah. He entrusted it to the Lane clan even before the SS5 incident took place. They'll have to appraise it back home, but by the name of the Lane clan, this is the real deal. Dejan Huang was the president of the entire nation. The existence of his son would have caused considerable controversy. However, he left behind a will just in case. This makes it doubly sure. I still can't believe it myself, but there's no room for doubt. John Marsh, you are the son of Dejan Huang, the president of Zhangfa.
John! Come back! Don't run away! Oh!
John!
No! Don't be too continue!
I wonder what's gonna happen next.
Now, oh my god, my heart can't take this. Why?
Here's the thing. So what is episode 90, right?
Yes.
I want to say that within 10 episodes or so, the game will be finished.
Oh my god. So let's see if we can try and make it part 100.
That'll be great. Even if it's like a minute long.
Yes.
But yeah, and oh my god, stuff was flooding back to me about things that oh my god, it's just gonna be great.
I'm so like there's more, and I freaked out because I'm like, wait. Oh my god.
But you know, in the meantime, we're just gonna have to wait and see.
Oh my god, yeah. So glad we kept going. Oh my god.
Huh.
Well, in the next episode we'll continue on and figure out where the heck we're gonna go from there.
Sounds good.
So, in the next episode, we'll do that. So thank you guys so very much for watching, and if no one's told you that they love you today, we do.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye.